I put this on everyone's soul. Black Clover would have been the biggest in the new gen if it never went on hiatus. The two biggest factors that contributed to Black Clover's fall off, when it never really fell off, was the fact that the anime went on hiatus and the manga went on a quarterly release schedule. In 2024, where people suffer from brain rot and have the attention span of a goldfish, you need to be building hype or giving some new content week in and week out. But when you have to wait 3 months in between chapters, there's no way you can do that. Look, I'm not saying Black Clover's not popular, because it's obviously able to get the popularity, but where it falls short is retaining that popularity. I kind of just want to go through the top dogs in the new gen on how they are able to get popular and retain the popularity. In my personal opinion, I think Demon Slayer got its popularity because it was being animated by Ufotable. Ufotable's animation is second to none, and this really gets reflected in the manga sales. The manga sales didn't start to pop off until the anime actually started to come out. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Demon Slayer because I love Demon Slayer, but there's no way it would be half as big as it is today if it wasn't animated by Ufotable. But like I said, you have to appeal to the brain rot. And when you put bright lights and flashy colors in front of people week in and week out, they're going to watch the series. Next on the list is My Hero Academia. I love My Hero Academia, probably my second favorite new gen right behind Black Clover. But if I'm being honest with you, this series was riding off the highs of the MCU. I'm not gonna sit here and say My Hero Academia was carried by the MCU, but their popularity was definitely influenced by the MCU. And as once people got into the series of My Hero Academia, obviously, you know Horikoshi's gonna cook, so that's how they kept the popularity. Next on the list, we have Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK is in a little bit of a weird spot. Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen is animated by MAPPA, but I don't think you can really give the carried by animation allegations to JJK. In my opinion, I think JJK got popular just by the amount of hype it's able to build week in and week out. JJK is just one big hype train if you're being real. Plus it has one of the most glazed characters of all time. Gojo. But when you're able to build hype week in and week out, obviously people are gonna stick around to come watch your series. And last but not least, Black Clover. I believe Black Clover is so popular because it takes some of the best aspects from other shows and puts it into one show. For example, the power system is very similar to Naruto, so if you like the Naruto power system, you would probably like magic. The hierarchy system in Black Clover is kind of like Bleach, so if you like the hierarchy system in Bleach, you're probably gonna like Black Clover. And that's just to name a few. If we're being honest, Black Clover has the capability of building hype just like Jujutsu Kaisen, but when you have to wait 3 months in between each chapter, there's no way you can keep the hype up that long. The manga getting in top 5 on Manga Plus every time it does drop proves to the world that it really does have the hype behind it. It really makes me wonder what this series would do if it were on a weekly schedule. And if you guys made it this far, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Black Clover would be the most popular in the new gen if it never went on hiatus? And if you haven't already, go follow my podcast. Links in bio.